The Autism Treatment Network and the Autism Intervention Research Network on Physical Health Sleep Toolkit for Children with Autism Spectrum Disorder provides strategies you can use to improve your child's sleep. This video highlights the daytime habits section of the toolkit. A companion video focuses on the bedtime routine section of the toolkit. It may be helpful to read the complete ATN Sleep Toolkit, which is available free of charge at autismspeaks.org.
There are four main components to successful sleep or good sleep hygiene: daytime habits, sleep environment, evening habits, and bedtime routine. There are 5 daytime habits to keep in mind when helping children with autism spectrum disorder improve sleep: light and morning routine, exercise, naps, bedroom use, and caffeine. Exposure to sunlight in the morning and darkness at night can help your child's sleep-wake cycle. When your child wakes up, open the curtains and let natural sunlight come into your home. Make sure to provide as much light as possible during daytime awake hours. If an activity requires dimming lights during the day, like a movie, be sure to turn them back on when it's over. It's also helpful to dim lights close to bedtime to help your child's body get ready to fall asleep. Try to keep your child's wake time the same 7 days a week. If wake time is later on certain days, try to limit it to no more than 1 hour later than the normal wake time. The more regular the wake time, the better your child's sleep will be. The same morning routine daily is also helpful, both on weekdays and weekends. This includes leaving their bedroom, eating breakfast, and changing clothes as soon as possible. A visual schedule can help communicate this to your child, and, if needed, you can add a reward at the end for when your child completes the morning routine. If it's hard to keep the routine the same each morning, trying to keep as many of these pieces consistent as possible will still be helpful. Exercise during the day can make it easier for your child to fall asleep at night deeply. Plan exercise for early in the day and no more than 2 or 3 hours before bedtime, since stimulating activities close to bedtime may make it harder to fall asleep. Include outside play as much as possible so that your child gets the benefit of both exercise and natural light. Even if your child is on the go a lot, make sure there are also outlets for purposeful and continual movement, such as riding a bike or playing tag. This kind of movement will be most helpful for sleep. If regular exercise is hard or less interesting to your child, try to creatively include movement in their day, like helping carry, push, or pull heavy objects, or squeezing objects that provide resistance. Develop a list of activities to choose from that all involve some kind of movement. Encourage your child to play movement-based video games before playing other types of video games. If your child still takes daytime naps, try to keep nap times on a regular schedule. Use a routine similar to bedtime. Keep naps in the child's bedroom when possible, and make sure to wake your child by 4 p.m. If your child's nap takes place at daycare or preschool, and you think it's affecting his or her nighttime sleep, see if you can shorten your child's nap or allow him or her to play with quiet items during nap instead of sleeping. Older children outgrow naps, but may need them when they're sick. Even though it's tempting to let them catch up on sleep, sleeping during the day will make it harder to sleep at night. If you notice your child tends to fall asleep during certain activities, like in the car, get him or her involved in an activity before they start to fall asleep, like playing I Spy, singing a song, or giving them something to play with. Our body should associate our bedroom, and especially our beds, with sleep. If your child is having trouble sleeping, try to keep the bedroom for sleep only instead of activities like playing or doing homework. Putting a stop sign on the bedroom door during the day can help your child understand this rule. If that isn't possible, have areas in the bedroom for play so that your child stays off the bed unless he or she is sleeping. A clearly defined play area, like a beanbag chair, desk, rug, or taped-off section, can help. Caffeinated foods or drinks like chocolate, coffee, tea, or soda may cause difficulty sleeping at bedtime. The effects of caffeine can stay in the body up to 12 hours. Some children sleep best without any caffeine in their diet whatsoever. If that's not possible, set limits on both the time of day and the amount allowed to try to lessen the effects. Communicate these rules to your child through a visual on the refrigerator or elsewhere in the kitchen. Paying attention to these important daytime habits can help your child fall asleep and sleep more soundly.
Please note, these videos and toolkits are intended to be a starting point for improving certain aspects of your child's sleep. If you have used these strategies and your child is still struggling with sleep, please consult your healthcare professional to learn ways to individualize these and other recommendations. This may include medications or other medical interventions.